back, everyone. We are back live with the next round of the A-side. John Pompey taking on Joe Spence in the Remembrance Day 8-ball here at the Leather Pocket Billiards in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. You're listening to Ben Francis here on the mic. Probably solo through this match. Steph's going to go get a little bite to eat. We're going to see Grant Zemp make an appearance here, I think, in the next little while. We got the hockey game going on here too, guys. If you want to come watch the pool live and watch the hockey game live, that'll be what you guys can hear in the background, so excuse the background noise. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream today. Make sure you're sharing lots. We are live on Facebook and YouTube, and I'm following along with the comments on both, so feel free to chat along. Great matchup here. We got teammates, roommates doing battle. Two of my good friends, proud to call, brothers. Super guys that I've played pool with for a long time. John especially. Traveled a ton with Pompey all over North America. What's up, Randy? Following along the YouTube. Just gonna share this to some groups, guys. If you guys can do that as well, it would be greatly appreciated. This promises to be a really good match. Two champions of the game taking on each other here. And John is looking to a really good start. I think the 8 goes in the top left, so he probably just slide up the right side rail here. Oh, he caught the horn. Maybe he got a little excited because the Flames scored. That's what happened. The hockey game is on. We're loving it. We're also loving the great pool. Let's see if Pompey can stay down, cut this ball in. He does so well to make that shot. What a recovery. And let's not forget what we're here for this weekend, everyone. Today, I should say, one-day tournament. Remembrance Day here in Canada, Veterans Day in the United States. And we're here to remember all of those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Definitely hits home for me. Lots of family that served. Back to the pool here. Joe to break. Crushing the head ball. Makes the ball on the side. Makes 2 other balls. Yeah, that's a pretty sporty looking break. Cue ball right near the middle of the table. So I think he shoots the stripe near the left side pocket. 13, 9, 14 would be my plan. And then you got this 12 ball, looks like near the right side pocket. That's not too hard to get on. He could open with that and then use the 14 to get on the 8. There's plenty of ways to get out here. I would say he's heavy favorite. He could play the other angle on the 14 rather than play straight on the 9, which is what he's looking. I kind of like taking a wide angle on the 14 and then just avoiding the 2 to get on the 12 near the right side. But if you can open with the 12, that's even better, of course. Looks a little undecided, which sometimes these outs can be really tricky because there's almost too many options. You get caught up trying to figure out what's the best one. It gets a little tough sometimes. But Joe, very experienced in this game. He's going with what my first thought was, kind of stun this ball in. Take this wide angle, and now all you have to do is avoid the 2 coming into play. The 8's near the side pocket, so I think this keeps it as simple as possible. And he avoids the 2 to absolute perfection there. What a little shot by Joe Spence. Loving what these guys are coming with here. They make my job real easy. There's not much to be said when they just run racks. And we're only 6 minutes into this stream, and we've already played 2 games. That shows you the pace these gentlemen like to play at, which is part of the reason I absolutely love playing on their team. It's so much fun to play and watch this game when it's played at a good pace. I don't think you have to play, super fast or anything, but I think it's much more enjoyable when played at a good pace. So these guys are putting on an exhibition of fast-paced play. John is obviously very well known for that, but Joe, when he gets going, he plays as quick as anyone. And look at this, John's come up dry, and Joe is going to be right back at the table, which is worst case scenario for John. You let him go right back to work. You kind of want to keep him in his chair as long as you can. Looks like we got some Pay-Pon-P fans in the house. Randy was watching a little while back. Thanks, Randy. I've been practicing a ton and putting in a lot of time. I got a lot of stuff going on right now, so I'm not expecting brilliance, but of course, still hoping to play well and, grind through the B-side and whatnot. But I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. I hope you enjoy this match especially. Should be really good. Laura, welcome. Bob, thanking the vets. Absolutely, Bob. That's what we're here for. Noella wants to know, is Nanaimo being live streamed? It is under Ryan Epps' live stream called Hot Seat Productions. So we got 116 watching on the Facebook, 14, 17 on the YouTube. Let's see if we can get this up over 200 combined. Share that stream for me, guys and girls. Joe Spence looking like he needs to find out what to do on that 7 ball. I'm not really sure what he can do. None of the balls favor moving it well and getting shape. Mostly because he has to shoot the 2 ball now. If he can somewhat slow roll this 2 ball in and get the right angle on the 3, could draw into the 7, possibly be on the 6 or the 1. Let's see if we can get the side angle here so we can see what he's looking at over this ball. He does have a little bit underneath it, possibly. You can't love this shot. A little unlucky when he went into that ball and he kind of got stuck behind it, so he can't shoot the 1. A very tricky little spot here. So he's just going to elevate, play the top spin. Looks like he's undercut it by a hair, just a hair. He did have maybe too much angle on the 3 to develop the 7 anyway, but he could have developed it with another ball, the 1 or the 6 later on. Wouldn't have put it by him. Joe finds crafty ways to get out of racks all the time. So we'll see what John can do here. A couple of trouble balls, but he does have a couple of balls that lay nice, like this 14, which he's going to shoot right away. And you see how he's going to play this rack more aggressively? I'm not sure why he didn't go into that ball a lot heavier. Joe's kind of shaking his head the same. I'm not sure why you go into that touchy. You got to blast that out of there, but Could still work this out. He's running out of easy balls to shoot. He's going to cut this ball in the top left, but I think the cue ball goes kind of straight towards the side. Let's see if the side view shows it a little better. I think it misses the 8, and the natural angle is really close to the side pocket. He's thinking it maybe misses everything, which would be worst case scenario, that it doesn't hit the 8 or the 12, because then he's trying to hold it to land on something is way too hard. I don't know if he can draw it and play to the 12. The 12 does technically go. I'm looking right down the barrel at the table itself, and it does just go. When you got the 13 nearby, you don't have to do anything special with the 12. You just have to be on it. We'll see what he does. He's giving it the long thought, so you know it's real tough. John never thinks about a ball this long. Few other great matches going on in the room. If you're in the area, come check out Leather Pocket. If you're not and you happen to be down this way at some point, Calgary, Alberta, or Alberta in general, make a trip to Calgary. Come check out Leather Pocket Billiards. Beautiful pool room. 16 diamond tables. 8 9-foots, 8 7-foots. Super nice setup. Lots of great TV going on, so we got the big screens up on the hockey game tonight. And what has John done here? Now he's playing a bank side. What does he do with the next ball? Cue ball's going to want to crash into the 7, I believe. Let's see if this shows us a little better. He's thinking play it next. I'm not sure I'm in love with that. We got Steph back.
Oh, just had to take care of the kids, make sure they're eating. Should be another $100 tab by the time we leave here.
Yep, yep, each,
Yeah.
each. That's right.
Darn kids, I don't know why they need to eat every darn day.
I know, like 4 times a day or something too.
These boys.
Oh, he just hits the point.
Just a little bit inside.
You know he wanted that one because he thought about it for a long time. The shot before went into the 8. Nice to hold the cue ball, but then just missed that bank by hair. He was going to be banking the next ball too. Speak of the devil, comes running up. Can I have some pop? No.
Yeah.
No
Well,
pop.
I let the boys have one. They've been holding out. I told them
fair.
they can have one with their dinner.
That's fair. He goes too crazy if he has pop.
Yeah, it happens.
Some kids just, they react different.
Nice little combo there from Joe.
Yeah, going to work again pretty quick. Pretty simple little backdoor out that John left them. Just takes that extra second to be sure. Slide up that rail, playing the 6 in the side next. Didn't want to go into the 8. He was flirting with disaster there. He was probably thinking the 1 ball, and he ended up on the 6. He might still shoot the 1 first here.
Lucky he didn't end up behind that 8.
Corey Saddleback's comment in there that I just didn't even respond to was Oilers. So I was saying the hockey game's on,
The hockey game is on.
and it's not the Oilers game.
We don't do that here. We're allergic to blue and orange.
That's right. When Mitch was in last weekend. Thanks, Mitch. You got to meet the kids. Well, he's met your kids before, I think. Maybe.
I think, you know, I don't
Briefly.
think that they have. Maybe briefly.
They were having a great time.
And you know what? Mitch's kid Leighton spent a lot of time with the kids on the table
Yep.
too, and they just loved him.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that was nice.
He was great too.
I don't
So
know. I
great.
don't know how old Leighton is, but he a teenager, obviously. And Dylan just couldn't say enough about him. Oh, Leighton's my friend, he says.
Yeah, they were best friends right away. It was great.
Nice little 8-ball by Joe there. Run it all the way down the rail.
Another speak of the devil moment. There you go.
That's right. Junior program for the CSL IPL. They play for free. What a good way to get them off the electronics. Get them some hand-eye coordination. They've been loving it.
Yeah, get the legs moving, you know, walking around the table. The matches are short enough that you don't have to try to keep them playing for an hour or anything.
That's right.
It's more like 20 minutes, half an hour. So
They play for free, and there's some great prizes at the end of the session. So if your kids like to play, get them in there.
what a break from Joe here. Look at this spread.
Looks pretty tic-tac-toe.
Yeah. I don't think he can see the 15. So I'm pretty sure he's shooting low ball. 8 goes in the side, so yeah, this is pretty much tic-tac-toe. The only curious thing is, does the 4 pass the 7? If it doesn't, he's going to want to be shooting that 7 before the 4. I'm trying to use the 6 maybe after the 7 to get on the 4. Could always save that for his last 2 balls. Maybe the 1, then the 2, 5, 3, 6, 7, 4. That keeps you down near the 8 ball. Lots of hockey fans in the house. Jets, says Patrick. Ryan says Leafs. Well, it's a nice time to be a hockey fan in Alberta, I'll say that much.
We've missed it. Missed it for the last couple years, so it's definitely nice to be hearing it in the background.
And I thought the Flames were going to be terrible, and they were looking pretty good, so it's exciting.
Best case scenario, they're making a go of it.
Meanwhile, this is turning out to be a pretty good match. Joe does have the potential to run away with these matches sometimes.
These matches are always good.
I really did think this one was going to be quite close, but so I like Joe's plan here too. He's going to shoot the 7 and the 5, I think. 5, 3, 4. Yeah, he's absolutely perfect.
The 4 should lead nicely to the 8.
That was such a good shot that he played there too. Like he didn't really play it with bottom, like not a draw shot. He just played it with a lot of outside spin, and it kind of brought him over there. Didn't need to dig into it. It's one of those subtle shots that he hits so well.
Joe's just planning out here where he wants to be on the 4. He wants to come off the rails slightly.
I actually like using the second rail here. Like kind of go to the end rail and out a bit. A little top inside. And rather than just use one rail. Yeah, see what he did there? Just that little extra kind of helps get closer to the ball and be sure you're off the rail, because he knows he has to draw this one. And he also knew he'd rather be straight in on the 4 than have too much angle. Straight in was negotiable. Too much angle was big trouble. He makes short work of that rack too. These guys play really quick. It's been fun so far. I would imagine John's still going to have a say in this match. Jam Up Apparel. Make sure you guys go check them out, jamupapparel.com. If you're looking for custom team shirts, they are the absolute best place to go. Lots of different Vegas shirts throughout the year. We got to see some great stuff. So John DeBray going with the second ball again, and he hit it a little funny like he hit the last one.
This table's been breaking a little tough today.
You kind of, The table that I played on the first match broke impossible. It was crazy.
Is that right?
Yeah, and he switched every which way, and I did too. And so maybe it's just the amount of people in the room, the humidity today. It could be a
It's
mixture
a little cooler outside.
Could be a mixture of a lot of things, that's for sure. Joe's last 2 breaks have been pretty good. Big chance for him to really take control of this match. If he gets out here, he's a huge favorite to win. 4-1 and breaking.
4-1 in a race to 6.
And these go quick. Race to 6 can sound like a long race. It's really short. It really is. It's not.
But they're healthy races, you know, like it's not the
healthy
long
enough.
race to 9 like we
Right.
typically see,
Right.
but it's not the short races to 4.
Correct. But the 6, yeah, it can be a little tough. Pretty short.
When can we commentate?
Ben's little mini-me just coming around, just making sure you know he's here.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Yeah. Let's see, Joe can see this 2 ball. The stop shot gets him on the 3. He's looking real good here. These balls kind of lead to each other quite easy. If he can roll this, play the 7, then the 5, then the 1, possibly. He might even shoot the 7 first if he likes it, yeah. This can be one of those shots where you don't really see it if you're not loving the way you're hitting the ball, you know? You kind of just want to shoot the 3 because it's close to a hole and you're straight in, right?
I like the way this is panning out. 5-1, 3 to the 8.
Yeah, it worked out really well this way. That's almost exactly what I was talking about too. You kind of get blinded by the 3 being close to the side and you were straight in, right?
Right.
When really you just play the 3 in the corner next and it leads to the 8 so well. I tend to not overthink the 8 ball too much, like what ball will lead me to the 8, unless the 8's in a really tough spot. Came up a little short, but you can pinch this.
Yeah, just a little tick here.
It's like a decelerated stop shot. Well done. Sounds like I'm up.
That's you.
That's me. I'm Ben. Okay, I'll leave you with Steph. And I'll
Yeah,
be back.
our food should be here any minute too.
Yeah, that's perfect timing. I'm gonna try to play quick.
Okay. All right, rack number 6. Looks like Joe to break. And it is 4-1. Joe with a healthy lead. John needs to fade a couple breaks here, get back in the game. And 2 ball and 14 ball. This table's been breaking tough. Joe hitting pretty good. That 15 ball is hanging in that top left pocket. So I think Joe's going to be looking to take high ball here. Don't want to be low ball when that pocket is blocked. Opts to get on that 12 ball right away. He rolls forward here just slightly. He's got the 9. And that pretty much takes care of all of his problem balls. Everything else is wide open. Oh, that might hurt a little bit. Just ran into that one ball. It was a decent stopper. Looking to kick the 15 that's hanging in the corner. Otherwise, Johnny's going to get a chance to claw one back here. What a great shot that was. Great weight. Stick around for that 13. And only perfect for the 8. Good out. Not ideal for the 15 ball, but it worked out. All right, rack number 7. This is Johnny's break. He's looking for a big break and run here. Looks like we got Phil Dennis, our phonics guy, in the chat. You were not wrong, Phil. Also not right, but not wrong. Big break. And did he make a ball? He had a couple balls tracking to the pocket. Unfortunate kick. Looks like Joe is eyeing up the high ball. I think he's still okay there. I don't think that he meant to go into that 13 ball. But with the right weight, he's got this 14 into the side. He should clear up that problem. Or just go into it. That will also work. Joe's got the end of this match here in his sights. Just looking to see where he wants to be on this 7th ball to get back to the 8. Making it look pretty easy. That should be curtains on this match. That is Joe Spence, the clincher against his teammate John-Pay Pompey. Just a quick shout out to the veterans out there, all of our family who fought for us. We're thinking about you, and we thank you. So guys, we're going to take a quick break. 5-10 minutes, we should have another match coming up here right away. Also, one announcement that we just put out today, some great news. We've been partnered up with these guys. I'm sure you've heard of them. Predator. So we are a proud partner as of just this week with Predator, and we can't wait to hop on board. There's going to be some great things happening. So guys, make sure you follow the CSL page, follow us on Facebook, and you will be the first to get notified when those announcements come out. So like I said, another match coming up, 5-10 minutes. We're just going to get the guys up here hitting some balls, and we will be back.